Good morning, everyone. Now I am going to explain the types of void agreements. The void agreements are not enforceable by law because they are lack of legal validity. These arise under different situations as specified in the Indian Contract Act 1872. The types are: first one is agreement with the minor. For explanation, the minor below 18 years is not competent to enter into a contract. Section 11 of the Indian Contract Act will be explained that minor agreements. For example, A is 16 years old boy signs a loan agreement. It is void. Next one is agreement without consideration. An agreement without consideration, something of void in return, is void. Section 25. A promise to give the 10,000 rupees to B. A promise to give 10,000 rupees to B without any reason or return. It is void agreement. Third one is agreement in residential of marriage. Resistance of marriage. Any agreements that restricts a person from marrying is void. Section 26. The agreement is not marry any for 5 years in return from rupees 1 lakh. It is void. Fourth one is agreement is restrict in trade. For example, the restricts someone is from doing lawful business or void. Section 27 will be explained. The agrees not to be open a bakery in Chennai ever again. This is void. Fifth one is agreement in restrict in legal proceedings. For example, the agreements preventing someone from taking a legal action is void. Section 28. B agrees not to go to court if A does not pay any loan. It is void. Then uncertain agreement. Agreements are unclear or vague terms are void. Section 29. Agreements to sell some goods to B. A sells some goods to B at a price decided later. This is void due to uncertainty. Next one is bonding agreements. Agreements made by best of future uncertain events are void. Section 30. The A bets 5,000 that India and will win the match. It is bargaining agreements and hence void. Next one is impossible acts. Agreements to do something that is physically or legal impossible is void. Section 56. The A agrees to fly to the moon and bring soil, that is void. These are the types of agreements in void agreements. Thank you. Now I will explain the agreements in restrained marriage. The explanation of agreements that restricts a person from marrying is void. A agrees to not to marry anyone for 5 years in return 1 lakh. It is void. Then agreement in restraint to trade. Buying and selling trading persons, the law of business sometimes restricted some from knowing the law of business or void. A agree not to open a bakery in Chennai ever again. There is void. The agreement preventing the someone from taking legal action is void. B agrees not to go to court. If A does not reply and loan, it is void. Then agreements made in bet of future certain events are void. For example, A bets 5,000 that India win match. It is a bargaining agreements and hence void. Then agreements to do something that physically or legally impossible is void. For example, A agrees to fly to the moon and bring back to soil. This is void. These are the points included in types of agreements. Thank you.